Forget raiding monasteries in England. Did you know Vikings once turned up in the world of Baghdad, Iraq? Once the richest city on earth, hauling furs and slaves onto the Silk Road. Yes, that actually happened. Now, imagine Baghdad in the 10th century, not some desert outpost, but the metropolis of the age. 500,000 people, glittering libraries, observatories, palaces, the beating heart of the Abbasid Caliphate and the Silk Road itself. If you wanted silk from China, spices from India, or silver from Central Asia, Baghdad was the place where it all converged. And somehow the Vikings found their way into this world, not with axes, but with trade. They sailed east along the Russian rivers, dragging their longships across muddy portages until they linked the Baltic to the Caspian. From there, their goods, furs, amber, walrus, ivory, even slaves, filtered south into the Abbasid markets. What came back? Silver. Abbasid dirhams have been dug up by the thousands in hoards across Scandinavia, proof that Baghdad's wealth was funding Viking chieftains. We know all this because of an eyewitness, an Arab diplomat named Ahmad ibn Fadlan, sent up the Volga River in 921. In his Risala, meaning journal, he describes these Rus traders in painful detail. They are as tall as date palms, with blonde hair and ruddy skin. Each is tattooed from the tips of his toes to his neck with dark blue or dark green designs. And all men are armed with an axe, sword and long knife. But then his tone shifts. They are the filthiest of God's creatures. They do not wash after urinating, defecating or having intercourse. Because to Baghdad's refined elite, Vikings were terrifying barbarians. But to the Vikings, Baghdad was the jackpot, the Silk Road's treasure house. So yes, a Viking silver arm ring may once have jingled with coins from Baghdad because it wasn't all just raids and monasteries. For a brief moment, longships and libraries, fjords and mosques all shared the same story. History, what an eternal inspiration. Cheerio.